Phil Lesh, the legendary bassist of the Grateful Dead, was not just a musician. He was a revolutionary who redefined the boundaries of what music could be. From his childhood in Berkeley, California, to the most iconic stages in the world, his life was filled with extraordinary moments and profound challenges. But what makes Phil's story so captivating? How did a young man with no bass experience become one of the greatest names in psychedelic music? And how did he face personal battles that tested his strength and determination? Today, you'll uncover not just the life of an icon, but also the hidden details that shaped his legacy. We'll talk about glory, resilience, family, and the mysteries and reflections surrounding his death. Get ready for an emotional and surprising story that will change how you see one of the greatest musicians of all time. Stay until the end to understand why Phil Lesh will never be forgotten. Let's go to the video, but first, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next videos and leave a like. Thank you. Phil Lesh was born on March 15, 1940, in the vibrant city of Berkeley, California, a place renowned for its cultural and intellectual vibrancy. From an early age, music became a central element in his life. As a child, he began studying the violin, showcasing a natural talent for musical learning. Later, his curiosity led him to the trumpet, an instrument he mastered with skill while playing in school and local bands. But it wasn't just practice that shaped Phil. His passion for music drove him to explore beyond the conventional, delving into both classical music and jazz. He pursued formal training at prestigious institutions such as the University of California and Mills College, where mentors expanded his understanding of composition and performance. This solid foundation in such diverse genres gave Phil Lesh a unique and eclectic perspective, which would later become his hallmark. His youth in Berkeley, a place brimming with progressive ideas and innovation, undoubtedly influenced his path. However, it was his transition to the electric bass at age 25, without any prior experience, that truly shaped his legend. An invitation from Jerry Garcia to join what would become the Grateful Dead marked the beginning of one of the most influential careers in music history. In 1965, fate brought Phil Lesh together with Jerry Garcia, a meeting that would forever change the course of rock history. Invited to join the band The Warlocks, which later became the Grateful Dead, Phil accepted the challenge of playing the electric bass, despite having no prior experience with the instrument. This bold decision not only shaped his career but also helped create a distinctive sound that would echo for decades. The Grateful Dead emerged in San Francisco's vibrant cultural scene, becoming a cornerstone of the psychedelic movement. Phil's bass style, deeply melodic and improvisational, added a unique dimension to the band's performances, characterized by extended jams and sonic experiments. He wasn't just a musician, he was a sonic architect who pushed the traditional boundaries of bass, transforming it into a lead instrument. With the Grateful Dead, Phil contributed to 13 studio albums, including classics like American Beauty and Working Man's Dead. However, it was on stage where the band truly shone. Their live performances drew massive crowds, creating a devoted community of fans, the Deadheads who followed the band wherever they went. Phil Lesh wasn't just accompanying the Grateful Dead. He was leading a musical revolution, redefining what it meant to be a bassist and solidifying the band's legacy as one of the most influential in music history. With Jerry Garcia's passing in 1995 and the end of the Grateful Dead, Phil Lesh faced the challenge of reinventing himself. Instead of stepping away from music, he used his experience and passion to forge new paths. In the late 1990s, he formed Phil Lesh and Friends, a project that revisited the Grateful Dead's repertoire while incorporating new arrangements and experimenting with different musical styles. The project not only kept his connection with fans alive, but also introduced new generations to the essence of the Grateful Dead. In 2012, Phil took another significant step by opening Terrapin Crossroads, a music venue in San Rafael, California. The venue quickly became a hub for musicians and fans, offering intimate performances, musical dinners, and workshops. Meanwhile, his family life played a central role in this new chapter. Phil frequently collaborated with his sons, Graham and Brian, both talented musicians who shared the stage with him at various shows. These performances were more than just concerts. They were celebrations of music and family legacy. Even after the Grateful Dead, Phil Lesh remained a vibrant force in music, honoring the past while looking toward the future. His ability to reinvent himself while staying true to his roots showcased his resilience and love for the art, marking a post-Grateful Dead era that was equally meaningful. Phil Lesh's life wasn't only defined by musical triumphs, but also by significant personal challenges. In 1998, he faced one of the most difficult moments of his life: a liver transplant, made necessary due to complications from chronic hepatitis C. This ordeal not only tested his resilience but also underscored his strength in overcoming adversity. This was just the beginning of his battle for health. In 2006, Phil was diagnosed with prostate cancer, a scare that led to a successful surgery to remove the tumor. But the fight didn't end there. In 2015, he announced that he was undergoing treatment for bladder cancer. Once again, his determination prevailed, and he overcame the challenge after surgery and rigorous medical follow-ups. Despite these setbacks, Phil remained incredibly active, both in music and public life. He frequently used his platform to raise awareness about the importance of medical care and organ donation, inspiring others with his story of resilience. These health challenges only reinforced Phil's image as someone who not only lived life to the fullest, but also faced it with courage. His ability to turn hardships into exemplary lessons showed that his legacy extended beyond music. He was a source of inspiration for everyone who knew him. On October 25, 2024, the music world lost one of its greatest icons. Phil Lesh passed away at the age of 84, surrounded by his family, leaving behind an immeasurable legacy. While the exact cause of his death was not officially disclosed, it was known that he faced recurring health issues over the decades, including liver and cancer-related complications. The news of his passing quickly spread, prompting fans, musicians, and admirers to pay tribute worldwide. Social media and live events were filled with heartfelt tributes, highlighting his innovative contributions to music and the deep connection he cultivated with millions of people. Renowned artists shared personal memories and stories, emphasizing the enduring influence he had on generations of musicians. Phil Lesh's impact transcends his musical achievements. He was a visionary, someone who redefined the boundaries of what was possible on the electric bass and boldly challenged musical conventions. Additionally, his commitment to community, exemplified by his creation of Terrapin Crossroads, showed that his passion for art extended beyond the stage. Phil Lesh's death marked the end of an era, but his spirit lives on through his music, his family, and the inspiration he provided to everyone who crossed his path. He was not just a musician, he was a legend whose light will continue to shine in the melodies and memories he left behind. Did you enjoy the video? If you did, leave a like. Let us know what you thought. If you didn't, tell us what we can improve. Your feedback is very important to help us enhance our content. Thank you for watching.